Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ADYPUTRA IMAN, and we will present about our group assignment, article review in subject IML655. The title of this article review is QR Codes and Library Bibliographic Records. So, I will introduce to our team member, which is ADYPUTRA IMAN, myself, SHAHDAN HAHSRAF, Tashrina Aireen, NURSYAZWANI, and NURIN BALQIS. Without wasting our time, I will move to the abstract. Our primary goal is to present an efficient procedures for generating QR codes tailored for bibliographic records in library catalogs. This not only includes identifying methods for QR code generation and customization, but also establishing a practical technique for integrating QR codes into library catalogs records. This research extensively reviews QR codes generation methods and their applications within academic libraries. We draw insight from both research finding and practical implementation experiences to provide a comprehensive understanding of the subject. We present a detailed technique for generating QR codes as specifically designed for bibliographic records in library catalogs. This involves the use of Google Chart API, JavaScript, and their relevant technologies.
Now we move to the introduction of QR code. The quick response code, commonly known as QR code, was created in Japan in 1994 by Denso Wave, a subsidiary of Toyota. Initially developed for tracking automobile parts during manufacturing, QR codes quickly gained international recognition and were standardized as ISO international standards in June 2000. This two-dimensional barcode consists of black modules arranged in a square pattern on a white background. A QR code comprises function patterns and encoding regions. Function patterns including finder, separators, timing, alignment patterns, and a quiet zone, aid in reading and correcting code distortion. The encoding region contains format and version information, along with data and error areas. QR codes can store diverse data types, such as alphanumeric characters, kanji, symbol, and binary codes, with a capacity of up to 2089 characters. While initially intended for automotive production control, QR codes have become widespread in advertising and are prominently featured in Japanese daily life. Their popularity in Japan can be attributed to factors such as being free of charge, not requiring a data structure standard, higher data density compared to linear barcodes, and a widespread availability of QR code readers on Japanese mobile phones. Despite their popularity in Asia, QR codes have not fully penetrated mainstream usage in the USA. However, they have been introduced through early adopters in higher education and urban promotional campaigns. QR codes, low-cost implementation, and ease of use make it promising for various applications. In the introduction of the QR codes, the potential application of QR code are discussed, emphasizing its low cost and easy of implementation. In education, QR codes are still in their early stage, with libraries leading the way in adopting them for catalog records, research guides, room reservation, and more. Various universities and libraries globally have implemented QR code service for bibliographic records and other library-related service. The University of Beth pioneered the use of QR code for catalog records, encoding details like title, author, location, and call number. Other libraries, including San Diego State University, University of Texas at Austin, and more, have adopted similar service. Beyond bibliographic records, QR codes are utilized for providing links to catalog help, opening hours, wireless instruction, subject guidelines, and other library service.
Next, let's move to the methodology in generating QR code. The methodology describes outline the process of generating QR code for bibliographic record using the Google Chart API. Below is a step-by-step breakdown of the process. Number 1 is selecting the tools. Choose the Google Chart API as the tool for generating the QR code. This decision is based on the API's ability to generate various types of chart, including QR code through URL GET or POST requests. Number 2 is understanding Google Chart API parameters. Familiarize with the parameters required by the Google Chart API for generating QR code. These parameters include chart type, size, color, and label. These parameters are specified in a URL. Number 3 is integration with Aqua browser. This decision is made based on the frequency of use of Aqua browser by library user. Number 4 is requesting features. Initially, inquire with Serial Solution, the provider of Aqua browser, about the possibility of integrating a QR code features directly into Aqua browser. However, due to the unavailability of this feature at the time, make the decision to proceed with the Google Chart API as an alternative. Number 5 is encoding bibliographic records. Encode the bibliographic records information, such as the title, author, call number, and more, in JavaScript codes. This encoding is done within Aqua browser. JavaScript is used to call the Google Chart API, passing along the encoded information as the parameters. Number 6 is calling Google Chart API. Implement JavaScript code within Aqua browser to make a call to the Google Chart API. The URL for the API request include the encoded bibliographic information as parameters. This API call result in the generation of a QR code image. Number 7 is user interaction. User can interact with the generated QR code by scanning it with a smartphone. The scanned information, which include the book title, author, and call number, can be sent via text or email. Alternatively, user can use this information to locate the book in the library stack without having to manually write down citation detail. Number 8 is implementation and testing. Implement the QR code generation feature within Aqua browser and conduct thorough testing to ensure the seamless creation and scanning of QR code by library user. Number 9 is documentation and training. Provide documentation and training materials for library staff and users on how to generate and use QR code within Aqua browser. This includes instruction on scanning QR code and utilizing the information retrieved. And the last one is monitoring and update regularly. Monitor the usage of QR code and be prepared to make updates or enhancements to the system as needed. we must stay informed about any new features or improvement introduced by a core browser or other relevant tools that may impact the QR code generation process.
For the discussion, firstly is about the appearance of QR codes. Here, QR codes traditionally black on a white background. It can actually be highly customizable and artistically designed while maintaining their functionality. They possess a unique error correction capability that allows for data retrieval even when parts of the codes are obscure, damaged, or distorted. Up to about 13% of the code can be restored. So this opens up a creative possibility to personalize QR codes by adding a few things such as background and foreground colors, incorporating company logos, and also modifying the code's appearance in various ways. This flexibility arises from the QR code inherent robustness, enabling it to maintain its scannability despite being partially obscure or altered. For instance, we as a users can infuse artistic element into QR codes without compromising their ability to be scanned accurately by code readers. So this artistic enhancement not only serves aesthetic purpose, but it also allows for the business and organization to integrate branding elements seamlessly into their QR codes, which is making them become more visually appealing and recognizable. So here, the innovative error correction capability of QR codes will empower users to experiment with design, colors, and branding elements, which is transform all of these codes from monochrome and plain and visually engage, all while ensuring the critical data encoded within them remains accessible and scannable as well. Okay, next, the other discussion in this literature review is methods for the design of the QR code. So here, creating QR codes has become incredibly accessible thanks to the proliferation of online QR codes generators nowadays. All of these platforms usually offer a wide array of functionalities, which is allow users to customize various aspects of the QR code. For instance, that we can state here is features such as adjusting foreground and background colors, controlling transparency and opacity, enabling batch creation for multiple QR codes, and more are readily available. So some advanced generators even permit the embedding of logos, graphic, or photo directly into the QR codes, and more are readily available. Some advanced generators even permit the embedding of logos directly into the QRs themselves. So, among all of these options are API-based QR codes generators like Google Chart API and QR4, which empower users to dynamically generate QR codes in real time for integration into websites or applications. They also provide the flexibility to generate QR codes on demand, offering a seamless experience for developers and users alike. So alternatively, offline applications also such as QR Lab and iQR offer another avenue for QR code generation too. For the QR Lab, requires users to sign up for a free account before downloading the Windows or Mac version of the application. These tools stand out by allowing customization of background colors and the addition of background image to the QR code's design. While for the QR Lab, features also such as real-time error detection capabilities, aiding users in identifying and rectifying any issue during the design process. So here, both online and offline methods exist for generating QR codes, and each with its own set of features and disadvantages. Online platforms also offer convenient and real-time generation, while offline applications like QR Lab provide more intricate customization options and error detection features for a tailored QR code creation experience. Okay, lastly, the other discussion in this article also are about QR codes used in the USA. So, the adoption of QR codes used in the USA has been slower compared to Asia and Europe, and it appears that by the time interest began to grow, and the trend had already peaked elsewhere. A couple of key reasons contribute to this rarity is, firstly, there's a lack of widespread awareness and familiarity with QR codes among the general population. Even among tech-savvy college students who possess smartphones, many are unfamiliar with how to use or interpret QR codes, which is let alone scan them. This kind of lack of knowledge will contribute to the challenge in actively integrate into QR codes into daily life. Furthermore, there are significant hurdles in determining suitable and impactful application for QR codes. Users often show their disinterest or reluctance in engage with QR codes, which further hampers their widespread use. Moreover, while platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Flick are immensely popular among students, when these technologies are integrated into library settings through QR codes, there seems to be a lack of interest from students, and implementing QR codes effectively requires meticulous planning and in-depth analysis. So, by understanding user behavior, prefer and identify practical application within various contexts, especially in academic environment like library, is very important. It's also evident that simply introducing QR codes without a clear purpose or understanding of user needs may not yield the desired result. Last but not least, having a careful consideration and strategic planning also are very essential and important in order to the successful implementation and development of the QR code technologies in the future.
Next, I will talk about the strengths of the article. The article showcases a commendable integration of innovative technology within the realm of the library science. Phase 2, adapting expose the potential of QR codes to enhance the accessibility and utility of bibliographic records. By embracing emerging technologies, the author demonstrates a forward-thinking approach that aligns with the evolving landscape of library services. For this, a key strength lies in the article's practical orientation, providing valuable insights into the implementation of QR codes in a library setting. Drawing on experience from the Hilton M. Briggs Library at South Dakota State University, the author offers a roadmap for overcoming challenges and maximizing the benefits of QR code adoption. This real-world applicability enhances the article value for library professionals seeking to integrate QR codes into their systems. Other than that, the user-centric focus is another standout feature of the article. Phase 2 recognizes the importance of addressing the evolving needs to library patrons and illustrates how QR codes can contribute to an improved user experience. By streamlining access to bibliographic records, the article underscores the potential of QR codes to make information retrieval more efficient and user-friendly. Furthermore, the article maintains a strong foundation in evidence-based analysis. Phase 2 supports the discussion with data and case studies from the South Dakota State University libraries, bolstering the credibility of the proposed ideas. This evidence-based approach enhances the persuasiveness of the article and contributes to its overall impact in the field of library science and technology. In conclusion, QR codes and library bibliographic records not only present an innovative exploration of QR code technology in libraries but also excels in its practicality, user-centric perspective, and evidence-based analysis. These trends collectively position the article as a valuable contribution to the discourse on enhancing library services through the integration of emerging technologies. In Fleischer's article, QR codes and library bibliographic records, there are notable trends, but it's essential to acknowledge certain limitations. Firstly, the study scope primarily focuses on the application of QR codes in the context of bibliographic records within the Hilton M. Briggs Library at South Dakota State University. As a result, the findings may lack generalizability to libraries with different structures or sizes, limiting the broader applicability of the research. Secondly, the article may not delve deeply into potential challenges associated with user adoption and technological literacy. While QR codes offer a convenient bridge between physical and digital resources, not all library users may be familiar with or comfortable using this technology. A more comprehensive exploration of user perspective and potential barriers could provide valuable insights into the practical implementation of QR codes in diverse library settings. Thirdly, the temporal aspect of the study is worth considering. Given the rapidly evolving nature of technology, the article's findings may become outdated all the time. Now, developments in QR code technology or shift in library practices could impact the relevance and effectiveness of the proposed solutions, emphasizing the need for ongoing research and updates. Lastly, the article may lack of a robust discussion of potential security and privacy concerns associated with QR codes. As these codes link physical materials to digital information, ensuring the confidentiality and integrity of sensitive data becomes crucial. A more in-depth exploration of the privacy implications and strategies to mitigate associated risks would enhance the completeness of the article's insights. While these limitations are worth nothing, they should not overshadow the valuable contribution of the article in highlighting the potential benefits of integrating QR codes with library bibliographic records.
Now, I will move to the future research. For number 1, QR code tracking and assessment. Building on our research, future endeavors could explore advanced methods for tracking QR codes usage in libraries. Utilizing PHP script and Google Analytics, as suggested by SYAH in 2012, can provide valuable insight. Second, designing artistic QR code for branding. While QR code generators offer practicality, there's room for exploration in designing aesthetically pleasing and branded QR codes. Future research could delve into using graphic design programs like Adobe Photoshop to create visually appealing QR codes. And lastly, testing and validation of custom QR codes. Customizing QR codes involves trial and error. Future research could focus on developing systematic testing methods, establishing protocol for testing readability after each modification using actual code scanner or online tools can enhance the efficiency of the design process.
Okay, in conclusion, the QR code's remarkable capacity to store significantly more data compared to conventional barcodes, combined with its versatility for customization and aesthetic appeal, position it as a powerful tool with vast potential applications. Despite this inherent advantage, a considerable portion of the population lacks familiarity with QR codes, leading to a lack of understanding regarding their utility and potential. This research endeavors to delve deeply into the various methods used for generating QR codes, exploring diverse facets such as customization, aesthetic design possibilities, and their potential applications across different domains. The primary focus of this study centered on the intricate technique of creating QR codes specifically tailored for bibliographic records. By providing insight and innovative solutions within this realm, this study aims to offer valuable guidance and serve as a roadmap for similarity initiative. The anticipated outcome is a substantial contribution towards enhancing the visibility, success, and broader acceptance of QR codes within mainstream usage scenarios. That's all for us. Thank you.